Welcome back to Sports Federation TV. We continue our conversation with Olympic hopeful Jean-marc and his compatriot, Marco. Marco, as you were saying, that the culture of skateboarding is like every other culture in a general space. Yeah. So it's a community of friends who either skate together or hang out together. I mean, there was also at one point the Promenade Mondays. Does that still exist?
Still runs. Again, it's a community-based thing, and I think you're using the right word. It's a community, right? And it's a community of people, male, female, black, white, young, old, that share values, right? And I think this is the one commonality among skateboarders. So from someone that doesn't compete, that skates in the Promenade, to someone like Jean-marc that is competitive and going to the Olympics, there is the one commonality is that we enjoy the feeling of being able to express ourselves on the board. Yeah?
Always. And whether you're doing tricks on your board or just rolling as a commute. Yeah.
And so this has been the foundations of why we're pushing forward with this federation. So that we want to make that feeling, that glimpse of freedom that you have when you're on a skateboard, right? We want to make that as available to anybody that wants to pick that board up, you know, and not something that's exclusive, not something that's kept away because people fear this, or not something that because parents might have a bad perception of skateboarders. So we want to make this available. Yeah.
And often parents buy a skateboard when a kid is young because there's something to do. Yeah. But long term, it builds the character, it builds hand-eye coordination, builds proprioception, and long term, it potentially is your next member.
Yeah, definitely.
It could be someone looking up to you at the Olympics in July saying, I want to be like that Okram athlete who's at the Olympics.
Yeah. And that's what I hope for. You know, I think, you know, growing up in athlone, I never had that outlet. You know, I found an old skateboard and I just did what I needed to do with it, and you know, the rest was history. And you know, when I think about it now, you know, going towards these contests, you know, there's like I said earlier, you know, there's somebody in athlone, or not in athlone, in any community that was me a few years ago, that's looking for the outlet or something or someone to tell them it's okay to do this.
So you trying, or you almost qualified for the Olympics. What is this next journey between now and July looking like?
There are numerous contests back to back. So it's going to start in March all the way up until mid-June. And the contests are, in my opinion, much more intense in terms of the format. And the contest won't be much different to last year that we have competed in. I mean, there will be stops in Brazil, there will be stops in America, and I will be going to each of them. And the one thing, me personally, what I want to achieve in these Olympic events, you know, I want to push myself further than I've ever pushed before. And obviously it's going to take a lot of hard work, and that's what I'm prepared to do. And, you know, in that same process, you know, make sure that, you know, the next few years are aligned, you know, through skateboarding in South Africa, and what we are doing with Marco as well. And you know, obviously put my energy into making sure that everything, you know, goes according to plan.
And Marco, if you look at this young man and what we've just discussed, is completely opposite to the stereotype. Yeah. This man gets up and does skateboarding 7 days a week, goes to gym, prepares himself physically to the guys on their longboard. Yeah. So there's a space for everybody in this community. Yeah. And people need to understand that.
I think, yeah, so that's it. It is a community of diverse people that have different interests, but again, like I'm saying, everyone kind of like searches for that feeling, and that's what skateboarding kind of offers, that expression. And this is what we're trying to do mainly through the federation, or this core group of collective, is that to provide that opportunity to people like Jean-marc, or someone that's aspiring to be like Jean-marc. So the athlete, but also still the guy that wants to just find his space to express the culture. We also want to provide that space as well. And how do you protect that space?
For sure. So if I want to go and skate, other than just going on a roll, where can I go in Cape Town, guys?
So Cape Town, skateboarding is still illegal on the streets, on public streets. It's still illegal. So you have a very few spaces. You have, I think there's about 21 skate parks that are available now.
21.
There's about 21 public
skate
skate
parks
parks.
in Cape Town.
Wow.
Of those skate parks, not many of them are functioning skate parks, right? So which is quite, some of them, I mean, these are all public skate parks. There are a few private skate parks, and something that should kind of actually just speak out and say there's one private skate park that accommodates many people, and that's the Shred.
Yes.
Part1 Island.
In Part1 Island, really cool space. The Sea Point Promenade is one of these spaces where it's legal to skate, but there aren't many public skate parks. And so part of us advocating for this thing to be a sport is that we like to access more spaces and welcome skateboarding, but also skateboarders into public spaces.
Yeah.
Definitely.
There and Battery Park is another
Battery
public
Park.
space.
Battery Park's an amazing skate park, and it shows that how skaters can use a space and share a space
Yes.
without having that misconception, that's kind of that stigma that's attached to us. Yeah.
Definitely. Gentlemen, thank you for your time.
Thank you for
Thank
Thank
having
you for
us,
coming
man.
to tell us a little bit about a tip of the iceberg in your world, in your into your community.
Thank you for having us, Alton. Yeah.
You're welcome. Jean-marc, all the best for your preparation to qualify for the Olympics.
Thank you very much.
We look forward to following you on Twitter, Instagram and Facebook and
Thank you.
everywhere else about your journey.
Thank you.
Come back once you've qualified, because we know you're going to qualify,
Definitely.
and then let us help
Thank
you to the next level.
Thank you.
Marco,
Thank you for having us, man.
all the best for the
I'm not on social media as much as what Jean-marc is, but what I want to kind of speak to skateboarders that are listening to us is that there is a federation Facebook page, and we want to kind of support skateboarding clubs and provinces and people that are interested in kind of the space to kind of connect with us.
awesome.
Yeah.
Let's grow the sport.
Cool.
Thank you very much, gentlemen.
Thanks so much.
Thank you for watching Sports Federation TV. Another exciting show has come to an end. As you know, Friday nights at 9 o'clock, Saturday mornings at 8 o'clock. Catch us every week. Have an amazing week. Give your best on the sports field. Be safe. See you next week. Ciao.